Hey everyone, welcome back to Circle H Farms. It's the end of August here, and all the signs are pointing towards a change of seasons. You can tell that the hottest days of summer are behind us, and fall is right around the corner. We've been keeping plenty busy with things like cutting grass and trying to keep everything cleaned up around the farm. And we have already gone through our cucumber and squash and zucchini crops. The tomatoes are still coming on, so we've been doing some harvesting and canning and preserving. But most of our main crops of corn and green beans and peas are all growing now, and we'll be picking them before long. Grady grew pumpkins this year, and he's been picking quite a few of them. And we've also been trying to keep up with keeping any seeds that we can off of the heirloom varieties, because your season next year starts right now with keeping seeds from this year's crops. These are some cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower plants that we started from seed here, and they'll be going in the ground probably around the first week of September. We also have just a couple more weeks left before we start school, so the kids have been making the most of the rest of their summer vacation. Today we're going to take you along as we plant our fall round of potatoes. We got these potatoes from a produce store up the road. They had a 40-pound bag of white potatoes that have already sprouted. So we grabbed these because it's almost impossible to find seed potatoes in any of the farm stores around here this time of year. Most people here plant them in the spring and not so much in the fall. I don't even know what variety these potatoes are, but they'll work just fine for us. Some people plant the whole potato into the ground, but we just cut ours so that there were about 3 or 4 good eyes on each piece of potato. So I've gone through and laid out all of the potatoes the eye side up, and we're doing these a little less than a foot apart, and Grady's coming along behind me just pushing them slightly down in the dirt and covering them up. I think we have enough seed potatoes to do 3 rows here, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I want to take a second to ask y'all, if you're enjoying this video, would you please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. I think we're done. We had to really stretch it, but we got 3 rows planted. These are about 150-foot rows. So we got 3 of them done, and I gotta go rob like 2 potatoes from the kitchen to finish out the 3rd row. And then I think we're done planting potatoes for the day. All right, we switched gears a little bit here, and we decided that we're gonna do some fall lettuce. So I've got my other helper with me now, and we're gonna rake off the top of this bed and then just plant the lettuce seeds straight into here. We've got 2 different varieties. These are just left over from our spring planting. I have Butter Crunch, and you can't see it, but that's Speckles lettuce. There we go. I just took the rake and knocked off the top of it so it's nice and flat and level. Now we're gonna go make an indent and plant the seed in the middle. We work pretty hard raising our own food, but to be honest, the last thing that I want to do at the end of a long, busy day like this is to spend a lot of time in the kitchen fixing supper. So tonight I'm going to take one of our homegrown chickens and bake it in the oven, but I'm going to do something called a spatchcock chicken, which is basically where you cut the backbone out and lay it flat and bake it. And I love cooking chickens like this because it only takes about half as long as it does to bake a whole chicken. I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and our favorite spices, and I'm going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about an hour. It's times like this that I'm so thankful we have our home canned food because all I have to do is open the jar, heat it up, and it's ready. So tonight we're having some potatoes and green beans to go with the chicken. We have some bread left over from earlier. So really in about an hour, I have a farm to table meal to feed our family that is healthy and really good. Thank you for coming along with us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you're doing any fall planning now or if you're done for the year. If you liked the video, would you give it a thumbs up? And if you subscribe to our channel, we would really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it sure would help us. We thank you and we'll see you again next time.